Let's do a quick audio and visual chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Slow Markets. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA, and with me to my left, your right, is my man, Coach Jay. Coach Jay, how are you doing, man?
What's going on, Coach Dakota? Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Chat. Hopefully everybody's having a good night so far. Doing good. Doing good. Had a little bit of a losing day today. A little over trading, but ready to get back into the markets and see what the metals have to present to us tonight.
Dude, they're already moving. They're already moving. But before we get started, as always in the YouTube chat, there is our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. And I feel you, man. It's a 2-day losing streak for me. Silver has been taking me to the cleaners in this account. Last night I was short silver, and it just barely stopped me out. As soon as I ended the stream, it dumped. And I look back, I'm like, we just sold off breaking through these lows after it ticked me out. And it can be so frustrating sometimes. You try and okay, size down, wide stop, but you can't really do that here in silver. But here we are. It's moving. It's volatile. You can see we're just going to jump into it, man. I mean, we went from 78.87 all the way down to 77.30, and we just completely ripped up higher the last 20 minutes. And these are not small moves. That's 300 ticks, 2% up. And now we're kind of consolidating here, around 78.50s in this area. I'm watching. One thing that I want to take note of is, let's zoom out into an hourly chart first, is thinking that this could be a higher low. Looking at this maybe being a higher low, is this a, kind of that doubling bottom, that higher low right there that I'm referring to, something we've seen similar to start the year? And are we going to get a push higher? It's crazy to think this was just last night. This market just is moving an insane amount. We're already up 2%. We were settlement. This is around settlement, I believe, down here at these mid 77s. And hey, I'm not going to say 2% is overextended anymore. It's like 5% in silver. No big deal. We keep going. 8% in silver. Okay, maybe. But, if we're within 5% in either direction, I still think there's room to keep going, which is 100% to think. What are you looking at, man?
Looking at gold and silver right now. Got them both up. We had the Asia session open a couple minutes ago, about a half an hour ago. We had a pretty nice spike to the upside in both markets. Now we're seeing a little bit of a return back to those prices. I don't know that direction is as clear tonight as it has been in a little bit. So, looking at the Asia session open, I have them framed out here. Pull up silver. That's that big candle right here. We have VWAP from that candle leaving the range to the upside, but I don't know. I wasn't long a couple times. Took a couple scalps long, up about $41 right now. Just not seeing the flow that I was looking for. But we'll see. I think last night was a lot clearer of a short right off that Asia session open. Still a tough trade because you get the pullbacks, but tonight not super defined for a trade right now. So we'll be patient.
Yeah, patience. I want to go in here and say, I'm talking about longs and I'm going to short it. So let's just see where this goes tonight. If you are new, if you're watching this for the very first time, let me know in the chat. I do a hashtag slow markets. Already seen a couple good ones, and all that it is, you tag me in social media, whether it's a trade that you're taking, you're in, your trade set up, or your trade station, right? Like your command station where you trade. I know myself, a lot of traders, they're very proud of how many monitors they have, their setup, and here we go, silver, it's on the move. It's on the move. On the move, man. It's so volatile. I think we go back down to maybe we test 78s. We did open tonight's price action right at 78.14, 78. So maybe this is like that point of interest. If we're going to have a consolidating day, we come back down to these 78s. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. Kind of like you said, it's not too obvious tonight. It hasn't been obvious for me anyway in my trades. I don't know. We'll see here.
No, last night that sell was pretty clean. I caught a piece of that last night. I should that should have been my only trade. I was actually short silver last night on the Asia session open.
Okay.
Caught a nice piece of it and then just decided to overtrade this morning and give back profits. But yeah, right now it is kind of feels like a 50-50. Gold looks like it wants to sell off. Silver looks like it wants to rally, in my opinion. So I'm gonna be patient, let the dust settle, and figure it out from here. We got a question in the chat from Leo. Can I show how you can connect Project X, Topstep X accounts to Quantower if we get to 800 likes?
Hey, okay. All right. Okay. Hey, I'm with you on that one. We got to get to that. And we'll talk more about silver. Some of these trades. I'm watching this. We're holding this 78.30 level is a very nice level of support. We just bounced off that pretty strong from 78.30s up to these 60s. If we start to break this, maybe we could have a leg lower to come down here and test 78. On the flip side, I'd like to see some good market structure to have a breakout to the long side. And we're right in the middle of 79, 78. Which one are we going to hit first is kind of the feeling. I'm fine with either direction, to be honest.
Silver bounced right off of VWAP to the tick there.
You have VWAP at 31?
Yeah, 31.
Okay. That's a good level of support. I guarantee there's traders in the chat that are just tearing this market up. And while we do, I'm going to get some music on. Let me know if it's too loud, okay? Like I said, I'm still testing this new playlist. And always open to feedback on some of the songs. Let's get it.
I'm long 1 micro silver here. Stop is below that pivot, that VWAP test. Looking for a push above 88s.
Okay. All right. Push above where?
788. I'm looking for a push above here. We have this consolidation right here. I like that VWAP test. If we get back down and test VWAP, then I could be wrong about this trade, but I think that looks like rejection so far. We'll see if we get some extension to the upside here. 1 micro, risking about $400 here.
Okay. Good trade location. You're already in the money.
So far.
In the money. I got that VWAP bounce. I mean, Barron said, he's like, I love the VWAP. It holds pretty well when he was trading gold and silver. So,
is this silver I'm trading? Yes, this is micro silver. Trading the small contract.
Okay.
Gold looks like it wants to sell off. Yeah, who just said it? Gandhi in the chat just says gold and silver not in sync right now. Definitely not. Gold looks pretty heavy here. Rejected off of VWAP the other way. Gold actually used VWAP as a resistance there.
All right. I want to see you win this trade, but I would not be surprised on a pullback. I'm not a full short setup yet.
Yeah.
We're just right in the middle of this range that we're in right now.
Yeah.
I could short it so it could rally for you. That's how I'm feeling, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Short one, it's gonna pop up to 80.
Gold looks like it wants to sell off here below that low. A little different here.
Someone says, don't do it. Don't do it.
Not a ton of risk on this trade.
All right. Finding some buyers trying to step in. Right at your entry, right?
Yeah, a couple ticks below.
Right. Likes this track.
What did I see in this trade, Chauncey? We tagged VWAP. Hold on. Get the silver chart up here. We tagged VWAP here. I like that retest. Just looking for, so the pivot for the day is at 78.88. I'm just looking for a push above that pivot. But this VWAP test here, ideally I get in right at VWAP and I just hold it, right? But we'll see. If we get a breakout of this consolidation up here, if not, then I will be wrong on this trade. Gold is just selling here.
Bears in the playoffs this weekend? Yeah, they are. You know who they're playing against? I got it. Oh, I'm wearing it. I have a Green Bay Packers sweats on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to stand up and show it. No, almost did.
No,
I'm not.
Not enough likes for that.
Not enough likes for that one. No. All right, I am now short silver.
There you go.
But tight risk here. 78.57. Yeah, just really
Short from
tight
78.57.
Yeah.
All right. That's the trick, Dakota. We just corner the market, right? One of us goes long, one of us goes short. One of us has to win.
That's how we do it? You buy it, I sell it, and we only show the one that's in the screen? No.
I mean, we have different reasons, right?
Yeah.
Traders would call this a fade, but it's,
Yeah.
he's not long. That's my screen.
I might be out of my trade before you are, so it's different. Yeah. Way different.
Right. That's my screen we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Gold is just really not helping me out on this trade at all, if they're going to follow each other.
Jonathan Stonks, I know. That was never a question.
Right.
That was never in the debate.
Yeah, silver definitely not as heavy as gold right now. They look completely different, to be honest. Silver's using VWAP as a support, gold's using VWAP as a resistance. Which one will take the lead?
It's really mixed. Gold has always been heavier than silver too.
Yeah.
I don't know how much though. In the periodic, yeah. Anybody know? Someone could probably Google that.
Periodic table.
Yeah.
Zoom out your charts, forming a nice triangle. There we go. There's some selling. Nice trade, Dakota.
Do I just take this and call it a winning day and just get some morale back?
Just run, J, run. For the pivots, I'm using a different platform. There's a bunch of platforms that have pivot indicators. You could use TradingView. I'm using Quant Tower that has one, but not yet on TopstepX. Maybe on the way soon.
All right, let's go retest these 7830s. I gotta get my mojo back. Yeah, on this account I do, for sure. For sure. All right, okay. 50 ticks. 50 ticks.
Nice trade.
We need to break through these 30s. If I was in 2 contracts, I would take one off right now.
Gold making new lows of the day. That's helping. Held view up again there.
No. Not. Yeah. It's like that question. What weighs more, an ounce of gold or an ounce of feathers?
Ounce of bricks or ounce of feathers?
Yeah, an ounce is an ounce. But what?
Right.
In terms of mass, right? What weighs more with the same amount of mass? Did I say that one right? Density. I know gold is just so freaking dense.
Right.
Yeah, which one is more dense is the right way to say it. All right, silver here. I'm more dense. after the holiday sugar, I'm getting a little dense here.
Who's still sticking to their New Year's resolution trading plans? Anybody break them yet?
I broke mine.
Did you? What was it?
I haven't really made my New Year's resolution yet. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's to have 10 fights.
Din, good question. What do you think about avoiding trades when it consolidates like this?
Probably.
I think that's a really good thing to do as a trader. I do like this trade. I wish it would break out of this consolidation. But I think for the most part, that is what my trading day looks like. Trying to avoid trading in consolidation and waiting, right? I tweeted something the other day, or do you call it X something the other day? Is it still a tweet? If it's X now, whatever. Posted on that platform that said sometimes the market is telling you not to do anything. And I think that's what, for me, most often consolidations are. Right? If I'm a momentum breakout trader, I'm looking for momentum or a breakout, which don't happen all the time, right? We hear markets range 70% of the time. For me, if ranges don't pay me the most, then my job is to kind of just sit on my hands and wait and not try to force anything. Right now, I'm aware that this is in this consolidation, which is why I also don't mind just cutting this trade, but I do like a potential breakout here above 88s.
All right. So you said it's not a tweet?
Yeah, what is it called now on Twitter?
Variable.
A post? Is it just a post?
No, it's called a variable, man.
Variable.
Because they're X's? I don't know. It's a math joke.
I got you. I got you.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I got you. I noticed you had big days. Do you find yourself thinking it's okay to have a larger day loss now? Do you mentally flip or stick to original DLO? My DLO for this account is adjusting as the account balance adjusts. So when I started, it was risking about 12% of the drawdown on the account. Now I'm around 8%. So I'm actually going the other way percentage-wise. It's going to be more dollar amount-wise as the account grows, but percentage-wise, I'm risking less and less of the account. So the numbers are going to get bigger by nature with the goal of trying to grow this account. But I am not, right now, I'm not going to lose more than 8% of the account in a day. As that continues to grow, then it might go down to 6% or 5%. So it took a little bit more risk earlier on with a couple trades, but now, slowing myself down for sure.
I like that. Maybe you've been trading these XFAs really well too. I've seen it.
Yeah, this one started off pretty good, man. I heard Baron was up like 50 grand in 5 days in his. I had a very similar run. I think I was up 63 in 6 days. Took a payout, had a losing day today, and just,
Yeah, Baron crushed it, man.
Yeah, he went crazy.
All right, Silver. Let's see. Are we going to break through these 30s? Are we going to just have this as buyer support here? Let's get through this. If we break through, we can see some momentum back down towards 78. Whoa, HG.
What is Copper doing? Okay, nice little pop there. This is the one. Copper's the one, man. It has, I feel like it has explosive potential in copper. With all the other metals already having their moment and copper being in this range for 6 months.
It's time for
I
copper.
feel like it might be time for copper. You're going to be hearing a bunch of the copper traders on social media in about 2 months.
The buyers went from gold to silver to copper. Is that what's going on?
Find a metal market and buy it.
Yep. All right, Silver, come on.
McFly, you know.
right back down to these 30s.
The white line is at the 200 moving average. The line on my chart right now is a yellow one. That's VWAP. On the 30-minute chart, yes, this white line is the 200 moving average. I only look at it on the 30-minute.
Got it. The same stuff. You don't change your indicators very much either, right?
No, same. And I actually take them off, so you can see when I get down to a shorter time frame chart, I don't really look at that moving average. I just want to know where it is on the higher time frame.
All right, man. This silver. Look at this 5-minute chart on silver. Lot of wicks.
A lot of chop.
We got 5 of them right there. If you look back tonight when we opened up, there's actually 2 more before we've seen this volatility step in here. The only thing I like this is if we break it, the longer we test and the more we test this, typically the breakout can be, a lot more momentum, right? As buyers step in, their stop losses could be there. And on the flip side, you want the trade to go in your direction faster.
Right.
It's set up for one direction or the other, yeah. How much are we up here in silver? We're still up about 1% in silver. So if we go back down the settlement, that's a decent move.
77.61 is where you have it.
Yeah. I would like to see 78s. I'm not gonna ask for too much, but I don't have a take profit. Same reason why I didn't have a take profit last night on the personal was, if I had to take profit, I would have capped my profits at instead of I finished the day. If we get to that light goal, I'll kind of go over it. I finished the day up like 33,000 on silver. If I would have had to take profit, it would have been like a fourth of that. Okay, silver. Okay. Oh,
there we go. I'm out. Minus 375 right there. Nice trade, Dakota.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Hopefully it's not just a false breakdown and we actually get some follow through.
Gold may be helping you. Yeah, it's another VWAP bounce.
You see how we kind of just broke down for a second? We tagged 78 quarter and we just instantly bounced off of it. Give it a sec, ticking back up, watch. Silver made it easy to pass a combine. Good. It's always a good feeling.
Clown emoji in the chat, damn. I got taken out quick.
Great work, Bruno. Bruno's amazing. Shout out to him. One of the best mods in the game. Still hanging out at these 7830s.
Dindin asking some questions about 2025, asking about my year 2025. I've said it a couple times here. 2025 was a losing year for me overall. It wasn't the worst year ever. I've had losing years before. I've had some pretty good winning years before. But some of the habits from 2025 that I'm focusing on not bringing into this year, I was just trading very distracted. Trading, the process hasn't changed. Nothing has changed from that point. I'm not going to make excuses, but I had a decent amount of life stuff going on in 2025 and was probably trading more than I should have been and took some losses for it. So now just starting off clear. And it's not a 2026 new year, new me. I don't ever think that really works, but just in a space now where I don't have to be distracted trading, which is why we see better results.
I love that. Distractions are big, right? And it's more than just in your trading with talk about distractions in terms of indicators and this and that, and looking at so many things. But some of the biggest distractions is life outside the charts.
I love what day trailing just said. Every year that we're in good health is a winning year. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that. Maybe not winning on the charts, but winning off the charts. That's good to hear. Infinite signals. That's not what happened, but I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, that happened a couple years ago. We're over that one. But you'll get over it too. You'll be better for it.
This is a little bit what I didn't want to see, man. The fact that we broke down through those 30s and it instantly got bought right back up.
Right off, it's a range between the pivot and VWAP right now. 78.82, 78.88, and VWAP.
Mm-hmm. We're still making. I still like it, the fact that we're making these lower highs on this 100-tick chart. So, I like that still. It's just true slow market vibes. It's not like the craziness. I mean, we did see some craziness, an hour ago.
That is not a pale ale. That would be a bold move to just drink a beer on the stream. Here, this is a water.
It's water. It's water. We're gonna take shots on stream.
Yeah.
Every stop
Stay
loss
hydrated,
hit.
everybody.
every
Stay
stop
hydrated.
loss hit. Yeah, I'm loving this playlist. Like I said, shout out to Danielle and Gabe for putting this one together. We're watching slow markets. I like that silver's not too insane right now.
Yeah. Are you guys just wondering, chat? Are you guys seeing anything else that might be moving out here? I know somebody mentioned copper. Took a look at that chart really quick. Platinum's our biggest percentage mover to the upside right now. Man, that Asia session open, that was the one.
Yeah, it was.
MBT, I haven't looked at that chart in a little bit. Ugh.
Deep Spring says, grateful for both of you. Thank you for all you do. Love it. Love the community so much, man. Been coaching with Coach Jay for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Over 2 years. And here we got some silver. We got the silver. We got the silver moving. Come back down and test these lows. But 2 years. Don't regret any of it. Enjoyed what we've built here with the community, working with traders, seeing traders succeed, hearing some of the amazing success story, and I see it in each and every day. Is all we do is trade? Yeah, we trade, we talk, we answer questions, we talk, talk shop sometimes, depending on what these markets are doing. On silver. Coaching is subjective. I sold silver yesterday at the same time as you, and I made good profit after the drop. Nice. Nice work. Look, another wick. We came down to these 30s and just bounced. This is our mentoring in a way, right? We do the VIP whenever there's VIP season going on, and this is it. Come to class, ask questions.
Did I get back in long? No, I didn't. I've taken that trade 3 times already. I had a couple scratches and then that loss. This is where, and someone had asked that question before, about trading in a consolidation. This is to me trading in a consolidation right now. The market is not really choosing a direction, and my best trades are directional trades. So this is where I'll sit and be patient. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking through everything on the quote board to see if there's something that's trending. And that doesn't mean I'm looking to take a trade. It's just diverting my focus for a little bit and not trying to force a trade in a market that may not be presenting anything. I could always come back to it. I have the silver chart up on the side, but this is what I do to make sure I'm not just forcing a trade here.
Yep, someone says, wrong way, guys. Short PMs if you hate money. What do you mean short PMs? Short precious metals? Is that what you're saying? Well, it's about your time frame, right? Last night, shorts were printing in
they were
in the silver. I'm green on the screen right now. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, right there. That's what I'm wanting to see. That's what I like it. Let's drop it. If this thing bounces, then I might just end up just getting out, because this is the second test of a breakdown.
There's a Boo Moo in the chat laughing at the silver longs. Longs gonna get wrecked.
I think they're always laughing at longs. Every time I see a comment from them, it's
somebody's getting wrecked.
Someone's getting wrecked. There's always someone somewhere that wish they were flat, or they didn't place a trade. Oh, I got it. All right. Okay, let's get that follow through, silver. This is what I'm wanting to see. The more time we spend down here below 30s. Okay, 68 ticks, 70 ticks.
Good trade.
Okay, 80.
There we go.
80. Let's see if we get through to the 78. Good thing I love money, and I also shorted.
Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. It doesn't look like the wrong way now. I was the wrong way.
Right, can we see 78? That's what I'm looking for. Right now, Hoag's words are ringing in my head. 10% rule. 10% rule. I'm looking for 78. Can we get it? There it is. Boom. Woo.
Flat?
Yeah, flat. 537.
There we go. There we go.
Needed that, man. I needed that one.
Beautiful trade.
Why didn't I build a position? I know.
Should have shorted 20 of those.
Should have 50 of them.
Fortunately, we don't get to decide when it's going to work and when it doesn't. But nice trade, man. Nice trade.
Thank you. Green on the screen. We're shorting silver in the live account. I know traders are like, you blew your account. No, still there, baby. Still there. Trade for tomorrow. It's gonna flush now. It's gonna flush all the way down to these lows. I mean, I got the trade I wanted. It was better than the 1-to-1. It was like 1.5-to-1. I'm happy. All right. That's all. Do you stack accounts? What does that mean? Stack them. We're stacking money.
Stacking money in the accounts.
Yeah.
After requesting a payout in Topstep, do you have to wait until the next trading session to trade again? What it says on the help center is to wait until the funds are removed from your account. You can actually use the little pizza tracker on the dashboard to see when the funds are removed from your account. You can trade from that point. If you want to wait until it hits WISE or ACH, then you can do that. But what it says is wait until the funds are removed from your account.
Mm. Yeah, that's smart to do anyway, right? I mean, last thing you want to do is request a payout and then end up trying to trade and
blow the account, and then
we know how that can go sometimes.
Yep.
All right. Well, one in the bag, onto another. One thing I did want to talk about was, if you're struggling, and you guys see me do this the past couple days, you take a loss, I switch over to a combine.
Yep.
I have, and I want to make sure this is clear, and there's zero confusion. I have a live account. I can also trade a combine, right? If I pass the combine, it just sits there. I can't have an XFA. It's one live account. You cannot have an XFA while having a live account. However, you can trade and practice combines while in a live account. So, you go through ups and downs. I've done it multiple times where I struggle in my live account and okay, I need to take a step back, go back to a simulated account, and yeah, work my way back to life.
You could do that. You could switch over to a practice account.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. There's also practice accounts.
Pete Tompkins, you should trade the house account on YouTube.
We need to get back. Let's see if we can try and convince Andre and the team. 20 lots, 50 lots. What was the most we did? We got in like a 50 lot contract, right?
We were in a 40 in the S&P.
Okay.
I think I remember that. I've watched that trade a couple of times. Because I remember telling Hogue that if we broke above a level, we should add 50. And that's probably the best reaction I've seen out of Andre. He said, wait, what? I said, let's do it then.
I think, honestly, the process we have now is so much better than when it was.
So much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
So much better.
Dakota, see if you could turn the music down just a little bit.
Yeah. This is the lowest it gets. The next level is muted, so I'm gonna have
next
to
level off. We don't want that.
Rig it. Okay, how's that?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
How's that? I'm not gonna adjust it because of one person's comment. It'll have to be a majority. Sounds good to you? Yeah, music is the vibe here.
Music is the vibe. Infinite signals. Yeah, was it a 50 lot or a 40 lot that we got into? I can't remember.
It was.
I know we were down $17,000 before we put that trade on.
Yeah.
We recovered and ended the day like 23K. Yeah.
Yeah, music calms you. Music's good. Yeah, we're good here. Music too quiet. Everyone, hey, you guys have sound settings on your own.
Can't make everybody happy, I guess.
No, definitely not.
All right, what are we seeing now? Any opportunities? Kind of be patient. You took a win there.
Did I take profit down at 78? That was
nice
it.
Trade. You know what? I should have done what we normally do, where you just pass the ball, right? As soon as you're ready to get out of your long, or your short, that's when I should have gotten long.
Reverse. Hit that reversal button.
Yeah.
Someone says, "Turn down for what?"
That's not nice. But I guess with a name like Critical Cynic, you're just supposed to make comments like that.
They I have no words for them. People
got to live up to your name, I guess.
Got to live up to your name. I mean, that should have just bought where my take profit was. Man,
right, yeah, that was a trade.
Right back up. Do you get a practice account with your live? Yeah. Yep, you can activate a practice account. I utilize sim accounts all the time. Man, look at the buyers stepping in.
There they go. We tagged that Asia session opening and just bounce from there. I still like longs in this market. I'm just not going to continue to force that trade.
You guys don't like this music. I do, though. I'll jam out to this all day while I'm trading. This is a good song. Man, this is music I'll listen to. Like, wow. What is the name of this song? Okay. All right. Just saving this song. Sorry, I'm enjoying this music. Let's do some of these hashtag slow markets. Like, getting distracted here by the. See, even if you're just watching, there's no trades. We can just sit here and enjoy this music. But go ahead and tag me if you've placed a trade, P&L, anything good. If you like it, I'll show it. If I like it, I would show it on air here during slow markets. There it is. Tag me on the socials. Jay, are you seeing anything moving? We had that trade on silver. It's slow compared to how it's usually been, but it's still volatile. Like these are big moves in silver.
Yeah, they are. No, I'm not really seeing anything too much right now. This copper chart does look interesting. I haven't traded copper in a very long time. That looks interesting, but outside of that, maybe a couple of scalps in the metals. Okay, so here's what's really nice. We talked about this level so many times. We're probably going to talk about it during the opening call tomorrow. 50% of this big sell-off candle in gold, 44.48. Look at where the low of the day is so far today. It's been an interesting spot to look at. We found some buyers below there today. We found some buyers, looks like at there tonight, 44.48. So could that be the low? This area is just big area of interest here in gold for me.
Okay. The only thing I'm seeing, talk about, I did not do a rapid fire, so maybe we could also do that. This is a NASDAQ. This is a NASDAQ daily chart, and indecision today. Indecision. It looked like we did tag. I mean, we almost basically tagged 26,000, but this is something I've been looking at for a little bit. Just this wedging pattern, and we are testing these highs. We are definitely testing the highs, trying to break out. And I was not aware of this sell-off this afternoon. It sold off pretty good, huh? I mean, it looked like we were going to break out, and my next target obviously was going to be these December highs. If not, maybe come up and start testing all-time highs, which would be, that nice clean breakout. But we didn't close as strong as I thought we was going to.
No, I think that news that came out later in the day, what was it?
What was that?
I think it was like banks and hedge funds, or the president somehow trying to block banks and hedge funds from buying single family homes. I think that was the headline that came out around that time, where we started to see the sell-off.
The only thing that I would see this happening is, this is a very common one where we see a breakout, a retest, and then look for that continuation higher, because this is a much bigger time frame, right? I was looking at the daily, and so is that what this is? Is this a breakout, a retest, and then continuation higher? It's hard to say. It's always easier after hindsight, but talk about a 3-bar reversal. There's an ultimate 3-bar reversal on an hourly chart. You guys don't know what it is? That is it. That, right? Nice rally, got an indecision candle, and you have that break. That is powerful right there.
For our friend Critical Cynic in the chat, says, anyone experienced delays with account creation past the combine about an hour ago and still nothing? For critics, the account creation takes a day. Only for critics, though.
No.
For everyone, that's just a joke. It should take about an hour. Once you pass the combine, it usually takes about an hour or so.
It take about an hour.
Yeah, it usually takes about an hour.
I mean, he would have never known that if the music was too loud.
Right.
Go submit a support ticket.
We're just having some fun here. This is what we do when the markets are not moving. We could, be trying to make up trades, but we're just having some fun here. Taking it easy, not forcing anything. Here's a question for you, Dakota. What time frame is the best for a 3-bar reversal, in your opinion? It depends.
I was gonna say for me. I love the 5-minute, but we just seen that good example on the hourly. Markets are fractal, man. So it depends on your time frame, but yeah, man. I love slow markets with you, man. We need to get me, you, Baron on here at the same time. What about you? What time frame do you like to see technicals?
For me, either a 3-minute or a 30-minute. 3-minute or a 30. The 30s, 3-bar reversal on a 30-minute probably means that there's a big move coming. On a 3-minute, it gives me better entries. But on a 30, if I see it on a 30, I may be more okay sacrificing trade location because it's likely to lead to a bigger move, if that makes sense. Yeah,
agreed. Shout out to Braden in the chat. BPC Trades.
Got a first-time viewer here, Sakura Blossom Studios. First time here in this live, and you guys are entertaining. Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate it.
Entertaining. Dakota took a silver trade. He directly faded me, but he'll pay for dinner the next time. But really nice trade by Dakota there, and thank you for joining us.
Absolutely nothing against you, though.
Not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Not at all.
I mean, that's what happens, right? Traders with different strategies will be on opposite sides of the market sometimes, and that's what makes a market. That's the reality of it. If not, then maybe we're letting the other person's bias get in the way too much. Going through some of these hashtag slow markets. First time viewer, long time listener. Hey, this is a little bit better, right? It's a little bit more entertaining. This is. No, I'm not gonna take any jabs. On I grew up watching Mr. Kramer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend as far as entertainment goes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got all the sound effects. He's screaming at the camera. He's standing up, pointing at stuff. Shout out to Kramer.
Doesn't mean that slow markets can't take over.
That's true.
That's true.
That is true. Gold flush. Looking at the late data. What's going on?
Really zoomed in, but silver is starting to sell off again. I would not mind another short on silver.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Pressure is definitely to the downside right now. Any kind of bounces are, just getting sold off a little bit here.
I'm going to take a short on silver again for a scalp down. And a break through 78. Here we go. Second trade of the night here in the live account. Let's see if we get that flush through 78. Just a quick in and out here. Got an emergency stop. I'm going to close it out before it gets there. I just don't want it to. I always have to have a stop loss in.
Dakota short again.
Someone says, I need a stand up if I can take him over. No, I'm doing it hard way. I'm going to do it sitting down.
So I think about that sometimes. We see some traders like just standing up, kind of bring it back to the pit days, right? No one was sitting down. It's a very, very active thing.
Ooh, man, I'm excited. You know what I'm excited for?
Oh yeah.
I know the team was talking about it a little bit ago. The studio. I'm gonna ask. See if we get update. All right, come on, silver. Let's see if we get this momentum down through these 78s. Trade at my standing desk. I should release a playlist when I make a new one. This comes from Danielle, and Gabe created this one. Doesn't even need a lot of work. I mean, it's pretty good as is.
Dakota, how do you enter your trades? You click on the DOM?
Join ask.
Are you clicking on the DOM?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Right behind you. There's these buttons. All right. If we don't break here soon, I'm gonna just bail. I got in with the momentum. We're not seeing it flush though through 78. Someone says I enter on impulse. How do you enter? Very carefully. Hold it.
Gold may give us another leg lower here. Let's see. What time is it?
Let's see.
Got 9 minutes to the bottom of the hour.
Ooh, good shout on that.
Yeah, gold looks like it wants to go first here.
Silver could take the lead if it wants. Come on. It's sure a testing patience tonight.
It's one little push in gold here, and we're going to be off to the races.
Let's go. Come on. 8 minutes, 7.5 till bottom of the hour. Short from 78.13 right here, right now.
One little push. It's like right on the edge of breaking down here in gold.
Yeah,
This is the trade I was looking for last night, or 2 nights ago, on Monday.
It's hump day. This is already Thursday's price action. This
Yeah,
week's going by pretty quick.
Week goes by real quick.
Oh, who says I'm in the kitchen, standing up, making food with the kids for the kids with a laptop. Man, shout out. Love that.
What's for dinner?
It's making me hungry. Yeah. What's for dinner? All right, silver
Here we
pushing.
go.
So let's get through these.
It's
Get through it.
not bad.
Oh, are we gonna flush through these 78s though, or are we gonna hold?
I think you're in a good spot here, personally, but ooh, chicken and rice soup. That sounds pretty good.
I'm buying everyone steak and cheese. Hey, I got to make back some of the losses I took the other past 2 days. So not yet. We're still on top ramen budget this week.
Brandon has a good question here. How do I improve on holding my trades? Kind of just have to do it, right? And from a logistical perspective, what I would say is, if you get out of your trade, right? Let's say you take profit on a trade, how many times do you actually see the market continue past the point that you took profits? And if it happens a lot, one of the things my trading mentor used to say all the time when we were trading stocks, right? He'd be like, let's say you trade 100 shares of a stock, and you think you're ready to take profit, take off 99 of them and leave 1 share so you have some skin in the game and actually see whether or not the market continues to go in your favor. A lot of times what we do is, in hindsight, we say, hey, yeah, that was a move that I should have held on to. But we only ever remember the times that it would have worked out. We don't really ever remember the times where it would have turned around and stopped us out. So what you can do is take the smallest amount of your position possible and hold it and see if it actually works, right? If it gets back in your pocket, right, you have to notice the percentage of times that actually happens. And I think the best way to do it is to have some skin in the game left in the trade, but you really just have to hold.
Yeah, it's like if you're in 5 micros, leave 1 micro on for a runner. This is just an example, not financial advice, but you hear us all the time on TopstepTV, right? If only you had a runner. The house account's been doing really good at that, leaving a runner on.
Yeah.
All right, silver, let's get back down through these 78s. Trying to hold 78. And that was free. Yep. That's what you get here. All right, I'm not liking this anymore. So I'm going to just get out where I can. Scratched. So that's all right. It's looking a little bit more double bottomy. And if it was going to go, I wanted it to go on this move right here. Right there. That's okay. We can still go. We can still sell off, but not worth the risk for me already being up 530. So I scratched that trade. There's always going to be better setups.
Wild guess, could this be an inverse head and shoulders on a 30-minute in gold? Let me take a look. To be honest, I don't usually look at head and shoulder patterns in the market. I just don't see them very well. Inverse head and shoulders, right? So let me. 30-minute.
Maybe I kind of see it a little bit.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not very clean, but the neckline is okay. I see what they're looking at. You see it? Yeah, that's like the neck. Yeah, that's the neckline. Is that what we're looking at here?
That's what it looks like.
So this is no big shiners lately. Did you drop down right class? I've not been in the ring for 2 weeks, man. So I'm slacking. I had a conversation with my personal trainer tonight. I'm gonna tell you how it went. He says, because he's I don't know if I should say this. Screw it. Because he went to visit family for the holidays, and he's in South Africa, is where his family is.
This is your trainer?
What's that?
This is your trainer?
Yeah, he's my personal trainer. His family's in South Africa, but he's like, let me know your schedule. I'm like, I will do. I'll probably figure it out this Friday, but I have zero motivation, man. And he's like, I've only been gone for 2.5 weeks. You better find the motivation before I find you. It's just good back and forth conversation. I'm like, sometimes it's hard to get back into it, man. After the holidays and taking a 2-week break, it's like trying to get back into a routine.
It is tough for sure. You miss 3 days in a row in the gym, you might not ever go back.
Yeah, you gotta stay with it.
Yeah, you just have to convince yourself to just, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna be terrible. That used to happen to me all the time when I was running a lot, training for marathons and stuff like that. Like that, that first day. It's not even about the first day back, because I feel like you'll be able to work out, you'll be able to do all the things. It's the recovery afterwards that's the tough part. Once you take time off, so just do it a couple times.
Yeah, it's I mean, hey, you ever read there's a book called Shoe Dog, the founder, Phil Knight of Nike, and that's part of it. He's like, you'll never get if you're waiting for the motivation to go up and do an activity, you might never find it. You get the motivation by just doing it. That's where you got. Just do it. Just do it.
Metal's about to dump. Says woo. Dakota, check your Discord.
All right. What am I checking? Let's see. Yeah, we can do a stats review. In just a. Let's see if I'm just short. I just got triggered into a short. Okay.
Yeah, short again. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we'll
bottom
do
of the hour.
stats reviews if this thing starts to slow down a little bit more. But trading has been the focus. Silver has been moving. I've been trading in my live account, and yeah, let's see if we could see that happened quick. That happened really quick. Short for 78.07. Fingers on the close button. Let's see if we could break through these 78s. See, it would just be calm and slow, and then boom, everything happens pretty quick. All right, break through these 78s. Can we get it? Man, this feels like it feels like earlier. Look at these wicks down there at 78.
Yeah.
Silver has a hard time going down tonight.
Let's see if gold can convince silver to go with it. It looks pretty good here. I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to buy it here. I know that much.
Let's flush through it. It makes it tough to hold it. That's for sure. You try and get in with the momentum trade, and then you lose the momentum. Okay. That's what I'm wanting to see. That's what I'm seeing. I'm liking it. Let's get that continuation. First break, original break right there. See, I could have held that short earlier, but I'm glad I cut that one out. It's always cheaper for me to get back in. Let's see if we could get continuation below 78. I don't need that big of a stop loss. Let's tighten that baby up. All right.
Nice trade here. Nice trade.
Flushing through that one. Is it? Is it though? Yeah, it is. It is. Let's get that. What's the percentage? Is this settlement? Not yet. We're not down to settlement yet.
1, 2.
let's turn negative here on silver. I wouldn't mind that.
Got like another 0.25% to get to settlement here.
Okay. All right. Don't find support here. We had some support earlier around this level. If we could break this, I think we could see 60s. Trying to. Come on. This first 5-minute candle still has 2 minutes. This is the original break candle on the 5-minute chart. There we go.
61 is settlement.
61 settlement.
Yeah.
And there's 70s.
Is this a new short silver song? Maybe.
Ooh,
we'll see.
A little eerie, yeah.
I like it.
We had a short gold song. This is there's a little bit. That's what I'm like. Okay, I'm gonna take settlement there. Boom, up almost $1,000. Trading micros.
Bang bang.
Man, that's what I was looking for. Happy with that. Happy with that. Why is that my take profit? Yep. If I had multiple trades or if I had multiple contracts, I would have held one. But like you said, that's settlement right there in these lower 60s, and you've seen how we bounced off this level before a few times. Whew. So it's made a nice. Yeah, micro silver feels like a mini.
Good trade. Ain't you glad longs got wrecked? No, I was long, but I took my stop. I'm very happy I took my stop where I did and didn't get married to that trade. Nice trade, Dakota.
Yeah. Should have reversed it. I took it at, what, 62, 63 right there.
Nice out.
Oh,
right
wow. Look at that. Why am I the way? See?
Right off of settlement. And people ask, why keep settlement price? Why be aware of it? It's another price level. It's another horizontal price level that the market has the potential to trade to and react to. Above settlement, the market's green. Below settlement, the market's red on the day. So nice out there. Could it continue to sell? It could, but nice trade there, Dakota.
I got 63.5. This thing might continue, but that's okay. I'm happy with what I got.
Beautiful trade.
Yeah. We might flip negative, and we know how silver can be. We could be like negative 3%, and we might even come down and test the New York session lows.
How do you find settlement prices for crude oil, the S&P, gold, and the NASDAQ? Those prices are updated every morning before the New York session open. You can get them from the CME website, though. I think Coach Hoop is in the chat. Coach Hoop, you can post that link. Is Coach Hoop here?
He's always lingering somewhere sometimes.
He's usually here. But you can get them from the CME website as well. I'm using the Quantower platform. They have the settlement prices on there as well.
Nice.
Nice out.
Yeah, I got 63.5. So how do you know where to take profit orders? I mean, kind of look through it, and it's just technicals, right? The first one, that's where we opened up at 78. It's a big round number. That's kind of where we closed before we opened again for the futures markets. And so that's what I was happy with, a realistic expectation. And then, once again, tonight, it's settlement, and that's where we've bounced a few times off during, January 7th, New York session. And yeah, just taking these nice little momentum breaks. Even though you could say, oh, if I would have held it from all the way up here and caught this, sure, if I was in multiple contracts, I could see myself doing it. But I don't want to have a short silver trade in this volatility for very long. Just try and catch momentum bursts. So just recovered your $1,300 loss. Great work. Yeah, look at this thing. It might just keep going. How do we look on the higher time frames? My first day in slow markets with you made 675. Great work.
Nice job.
Yeah, this looks This looks like we might make a leg lower here in silver, to be
Gold
honest.
is still going here. What was that price I was looking for gold the other day? 27s. This might be the time it does it. This looks pretty heavy here.
We're trying to get below settlement. Down.
Somebody's flashing some size up here in gold and in silver. It's 100 lot on the offer in gold, 44, 44, 80.
What are you seeing in silver?
They just flashed. It was somewhere higher. That's a ton of size for gold. 100 lots in gold are not small.
No. No. I mean, any size in silver is pretty impressive too, with them increasing margin.
Right. What's up, David Mills?
See if we flush. Oh, might keep going. 77s? Can we see a leg lower? Is this I'm looking at the hourly chart now. Can we see a lower low? Can we see?
Nope, just took out that 100 lot in gold there.
Or is this just going to be some support? I mean, this is pretty good support level. But if we break through it, looking at the hourly chart. So it's just zoomed out, right? Zoomed out. Just made 25,000 trading orange juice. Oh yeah.
Trading orange juice.
I've never traded orange juice. Back in grade school, I traded orange juice for a cookie. Locked myself up, out, plus 2,100. Great work.
I'm done trading for tonight. I think I'm gonna save my XFA trades for the morning, especially after having a daily loss on the day today. But I'm putting a long on in silver in a practice account here.
You're gonna put a long on in silver?
Yeah.
What are you seeing?
So this is that Shanghai session open, and we tagged 50% of it. We're gonna see if it holds. Risk is gonna go on the other side of the candle.
Okay.
4x Frank, do I ever take trades or do I just sit there and watch? Well, if you joined on time, Frank. Damn it, Frank, you're gonna make me mad. I took a trade earlier today, Frank. Here you go. The result of that trade is I'm down $345. I could sit here and take a million trades. I can't guarantee that they're going to be good ones, and we don't want to do that. So, yeah.
Come on, Frank.
Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. Work with us here.
Yeah, kind of hanging out. 77, 75. This is the hourly support on silver. Settlement as well. Seems like they're trying to keep silver above settlement. Oh, that's messing with you.
But yeah, always.
Damn
It's
it,
like,
Frank.
no, just joking. Just joking. JK, guys.
All right, I can see longs. I can see longs in silver.
Where am I putting the take profit for this trade? So I would really like this to trade back up to settlement. What I'm looking at right now, this 3-minute candle here, I'm looking at the market's reaction back up at these highs if we get there. VWAP is right above that. So I would definitely have to do some position management up here. But I'm looking to see if we held 50% of the 1 minute candle that we were looking at. So I'm just looking to see if we can get back up to this high here.
Okay. Yeah, 7750s, this zone right there is major support level. So it's settlement. It always makes me nervous when we're in settlement, and like the only thing I have against it is like on the hourly time frame, the fact that we're selling off into settlement, and
yeah,
silver could easily just drop 1% and then recover. We might be up 4% tomorrow too.
It's all good, guys. We just have fun with the chat. Real disrespectful comments just get muted, but we're just having fun here. It's all good.
Oh yeah,
it's all love. We appreciate you all tuning in each and every day that you do. It's okay to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, it's boring if there's not any back and forth to an
Right.
extent. To an extent. Is this the low? Yeah. 5 minutes looking pretty good on silver now.
Somebody's trading the Nasdaq. Is the Nasdaq doing much right now? I know we've been focused a lot. It's selling off. It honestly kind of looks a lot like the silver chart.
Yes, it's selling off here.
Who's short?
We try to hold these 800s. We're right there at 800. That's where we started the New York session. So it looks like the New York session's rally is now faded. That's where we opened the New York session, right here. So some selling pressure in the equities.
SJR short 10 Nasdaq from 824.5. Nice trade.
Silver's holding pretty well. Maybe this is
maybe the one that works out when you put it in a practice account.
What's that?
So this is going to be the one that works out when you put it in a practice account.
We're just gonna rip higher, huh? We're gonna be at 80s.
That's all right. I took my risk for the day.
Hey, can't argue over spilled milk sometimes. So yeah, it is what it is. Someone says they're short from 823 in the Nasdaq. Okay, nice. If you're talking a little trash, it ain't fun. Just good, respectful trash talking.
Right. Just understand, I was born and raised in New York, so yeah. I'm quick with a response.
Yeah. And when I'm on TopstepTV, they're just a bunch of Bears fans. So
oh yeah. they were forged in the fire.
Yeah, they're forged in the fire for sure. And don't get us started on LeBron versus Michael Jordan. That's
right.
That's gonna be
Lakers are playing right now.
I know. You see, man, LeBron's still putting up numbers. He's 40.
Still,
what?
He's not playing tonight.
What? How old is he now?
41.
41. Still getting up and down the court, and it's not like most of the trade players' 40s. I seen some alley-oops that he was throwing down like it was nothing. So, regardless of your opinion, you respect someone. Like, you gotta respect someone that's in their 40s doing that. The silver looks like it's gonna be holding.
It's holding so far.
Yeah, buyers don't want this to get below settlement. Did you see that NBA record just got broke the other day?
What was it? The minutes record this time?
No. This time, no. All-time scoring record just got made again.
Oh. Yeah. Every time he scores the basket, new all-time scoring record. But he did break the minutes record the other day.
Yeah, I seen that.
He did break the minutes record.
I just hope I feel like that good when I'm 40s.
Yeah.
I would take Kobe Bryant's mentality and work ethic, LeBron's health.
Health is not to be understated, right? You got to be in the game to be able to put up those numbers, and maybe that'll be my motivation to get back in the gym tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be mine. Either that or my PT is gonna come find me.
Right.
Let's see if we get through these. Kind of just consolidating here. I do have to admit, man, I did hop into a short in my personal in silver. Yeah.
Nice. Right around here? Or
75.
nice.
Yeah. Let's see if we could
Looking
break.
good.
3 minis. 3 minis. We're cooking here. This thing might. Ooh, let's see if we could dump. We can hold below settlement. I could see 77s come into play. Man, minis
Take out these lows. Like you said, the hourly time frame is looking very heavy. Yeah, that looks pretty bearish there.
Yeah, silver's below settlement. I could easily see silver down 1%. But let's go.
Cooking right now.
Minis is just
Yeah.
watching these minis.
Yep.
I just
Yep.
oh man.
Copper selling too.
Clinched.
Oh, here we go. All the metals. Gold selling off before below those 48s.
Good thing we hate money. That was a joke, everyone. Someone said if you hate money, short precious metals to start the
Shorting
trade.
below this low right here in silver could be. Yeah.
We're only down 0.25% so far.
Right.
There we go.
There it is. Everything's selling.
It's so hard to hold these for very long. Yeah, it could easily. I mean, going back to that question where it's like, how do you hold these trades for longer? Smaller size. Trust me, it's a lot easier to hold a trade for longer using a smaller size.
Yep.
Relative to the count, right? If you're new to trading, if you're trading like a combine or XFA, 1 micro in silver is plenty. Maybe 2. How much am I up running those 3 minis? Probably not as much as you'd think. A couple thousand. Yeah, I'm up 1,000 right now in this live account right here. Trading
Beautiful trade.
1 micro.
What was the biggest position size you had there? Just one?
Yeah, just 1 micro here on the Topstep
That's
Live.
all it takes. All it takes.
1 micro. Man, someone does not want silver below my settlement, man.
Bitcoin selling too. Yeah, I see somebody saying wish they had a smaller size than micro silver. You know, you're gonna hear a lot of people talking about it. You're gonna see a lot of people making money. You're probably not gonna see a lot of people showing the money that they lost trading this market. But if it's too expensive, it's too expensive, right?
Correct.
And don't even feel bad about that, right? What would feel worse is trying to chase the shiny thing and then getting stopped out and then feeling like, hey, I should have never even tried that, right? If it's too expensive, that's okay. That's okay to admit. That's right now. You know, it doesn't always have to be that way.
Yep. Will the volatility go away? You know, trends come and go. I was talking to, on TopstepTV, we were saying the same thing.
Yep.
Everyone's talking and trading about silver, and sometimes the more consistent play is sticking with ES, sticking with the NASDAQ. Stick with what you know.
It's crazy saying stick with the less volatile NASDAQ.
Yeah, stick with Nasdaq's more calm than what we're seeing here. Yeah, stick with less volatile Nasdaq. Look at that. Buyers just stepped in. We see red, and they stepped in here.
Yeah. Chat, I see what you guys are looking at. Ag Trader and Charles looking for a potential J trade here in gold. Like I said, I'm done trading for the night, but yeah, that was the highest volume 3-minute candle that I'm seeing tonight, and we closed above it. Could give us a nice little pushback up to VWAP maybe. Partly why I'm long silver in this practice account, but we'll see. The flow is very heavy to the downside right now.
Yeah.
So far today.
Yeah, we were down 0.25% in silver. We're right back up. Just seems like we're chopping around settlement for a moment.
Here's a question, Dakota. Is $150 too tight of a DLL for a 50K account?
It depends. If you're trading like one micro NASDAQ and you're looking to make, $150 a day, and you're okay with losing $150 a day, no. I don't see why it would be too much. If you're trying to trade like a micro silver and catch like $1,000 move, yeah, it'd be really difficult to have $1,000 single trades with a $150K or $150 daily loss limit. Coach Hoop showing up. Equities pulling back. Yes. Yep, equities are pulling back. Silver hanging around settlement here. Man, 0.25% is like a minute. One minute. There's a huge metals rebalancing tomorrow in the largest ETF. My DLL is $100 right now, and a 50 keeps me off tilt. Yeah. Yep.
Here
What's
you go.
too small for a daily loss limit? $50.
Say it again.
I'm just thinking, what would be too small of a daily loss limit? I'd say $50.
$50, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of questions in the chat about settlement prices. I'm going to share a link in the chat. This is the settlement price for every futures market there is. Bookmark that. Find your favorite one. Again, the major 4 that we trade here on Topstep, crude oil, gold, S&P, NASDAQ, are going to be updated before the New York session every morning. If you want the settlement prices, there they go. That is that link.
There you go. I'm going to go through some of the hashtag slow markets. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do it. Hashtag slow markets. There's still some good ones. I've got to go through and filter, making sure they're appropriate, making sure they are good. There's some great ones. SJR trades, showing, man, SGR trades. Shout out to you. You're up a pretty penny shorting. It looks like the NASDAQ. Love seeing that. Let's switch it over to mine. Silver still hanging around settlement. We got this one. I like this one. Slow market printing. There we go. There you go.
Nice.
Love to see it.
There's gold short there.
Gold. Precious metals.
What is the significance of settlement price? Dakota, you got your Series 3.
All right, let's pull this out. Let's pull this out. It's where margin rates, right? Or margin.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I answer this correctly. But that's how they determine the margin, right? The settlement price, the last. It's not exactly the last trade, right? It's
no, not the last trade, but it's where the exchange marks the market for margin requirements, right? And for accounting purposes. So it's where the exchange says that's where the market is settled, because these markets have to settle every day. And then, the way I look at it, why is it significant to me as a day trader, right? Do I have to worry about margin requirements if I'm day trading? Probably not. The way I look at it is, when you look at your quote board, the market is going to be green above settlement price and red below settlement price.
Yeah, and I'm not going to chat GPT because I don't want to say anything incorrect, but I was going to say, this is a very important number for me, and I look at this every single day. It's
Yeah.
previous day's equity with loan value, right? And they calculate that based on settlement, right? Like what's your initial margin? What's your maintenance margin? What's that
Right.
based off of? What at the
Right.
close? And the more you get into it, the more you'll understand it. It's important for that reason. Markets tend to act like a magnet sometimes, and when you're seeing, Nasdaq's up 1%. Well, it's up 1% from where? It's up 1% from that settlement price. Same with silver. We talk about if silver's right now, hovering to break even. Well, it's based off of that settlement price. And
Right.
like gold, I know oil settles at 1:30 in the afternoon. Silver.
Yeah, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central for gold.
Yeah. And so not everything settles at the same time. And just being aware and understanding that it can be very important. Doesn't mean too much for me. Not really. I just like looking at the percentages. For me, I keep it so simple to where if you like switching to my screen, all I look at is this percentage. Up at the top left-hand side, the tab, we're up, and now we're at, pretty close to settlement, and that gives me a good idea of where we're at. And it's about this price. Because I look at everything as zones, and I'm just like, okay, we're up, up 0.2%. I can see if we come back down and test settlement, we got 0.2% to the downside. I look at the same thing with NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we're down 52 points. We're down 0.2%. If we rally, we could go up and test settlement. So we got 50 points to the upside if we do catch a bid. So I don't look at it too in depth outside of just what I explained. Silver longs to VWAP. What's my stop loss on the 3 minis? Oh, damn it. It's 1-to-1. 1-to-1. I'm short at 77.75. I'm looking for 77 even, and then a hold, probably a runner to see if we come down here and test the New York session lows. My ultimate stop loss is going to be, probably actually I need to adjust it. 78.97. I'll put it at 79.01. 79.01. I'll make a decision. What I'm looking at, if we get to 600 likes, come on, you gotta get to 600 likes. Look at this hourly
What are
chart.
we at? 3:32.
Yeah, we're at 332.
Right, we're almost at time here. Unless we're going overtime.
Oh damn, it's already. Come on, 600 likes. Hurry, real quick. Get it. But I like this hourly chart. Right, we have some selling pressure. We have this nice level of resistance. That resistance became support, and then that support now is starting to become resistance. And if we can start to break through this, I can see another leg lower. It's not too complicated. A lot of my bigger trades and a lot of my best trades come when it's like this simple. Like, yes, a big part of it is the risk management aspect, but the simpler it is, the less stressful it is. It's like, if we can't break through these 77.50s, if we continue to chop around, I could close it. If we start breaking through 79, it doesn't make sense. That's not the leg lower. We'd be breaking out.
Magic and the Nets just went to overtime. Shout out to the Nets. Tough times over there. Equities look like they want to continue selling off here. Top of the hour just came. A lot of times, this is where we usually get off, maybe jump on a call afterwards, and we'll see some volume pick up. I don't know how much overtime we want to do on the stream right now, but we could see some volume pick up here.
Yeah, that is a pretty decent sell-off here. We're down, what, 0.25%? Yeah, almost 0.25%. And silver right back down to settlement. Oh, so is it moving? Yeah, we're just hanging out there. So we are seeing some volatility tonight. Once again, I think they're still sensitive. Like this, markets can, it's headlines, right? Markets are always sensitive to headlines, but I think more now to the geopolitical risk and what's going on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Any last thing before we end it out? We did go a couple minutes over, so come on. You gotta like it on up. And how do you want to end it, Coach Jay?
Trade well, everybody. Manage your risk. Have a reason for getting into your trades. Have a reason to get out. Respect the opportunity that the markets present to us every day. I got some messages that I've responded to in Discord a couple days ago about, hey, you know what? I'm trading these huge balances in my XFAs, but I just keep blowing them on the last day, right? I get to $10,000 balance and I blow it in a day. Gonna be honest, that is just not respecting the opportunity that we have here in the markets. They present some really good things to us, especially if we follow our rules. So establish some rules for yourself. Hold yourself accountable to your actions and have a standard for yourself that you're going to hold yourself to. Because we want to see everybody, as many people as we can, do well doing this. We know it's tough. It's hard to do, but trade well out there.
Yeah, I love that. What I'll add to that is, and I think I could do this for a whole entire segment, be your own best friend. Whenever you are struggling or going through or not holding yourself accountable, right? I have you, Coach Jay, whenever we're trading together and you're like, do this. And accountability is extremely important. That being said, I will be on tomorrow morning for Fast Markets. I'm doing the second half of Fast Markets. Mandy's going to be there for the start. And then, of course, Slow Markets. Baron, he's going to be joining me. And you, man, you got your opening call and at the buzzer, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Trade safe. Use your stop
Trade
loss,
safe out there.
manage risk, and let's get it. Bye.